Ladies and gentlemen, your program bout will be contested as a fight 2 minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first, the fighter in the blue corner. He represents Team Chaos. Give it up for Gvidas. And across the ring from him in the red corner, fighting out of the Academy, he is
Well, first of 5 2-minute rounds matched at 66 kilos for a Pro-Am contest, welterweight division. Representing the Nosey Academy is Anthony Thomas. And in the blue corner, let me introduce my co-commentator, Mr. Charlie Peters. Who we got fighting out the blue corner, Charlie?
Well, tonight, in the blue corner.
Gvidas.
Thank you.
SEMIONOVAS. I just threw my co-commentator right under the bus because these sort of names trip me up every time. But
I apologise, Gvidas. Look at this. This is an aggressive start.
And a good shot there straight away from Thomas. He finds his way with a hook and off balances Gvidas early. But Team Chaos, of course, out of the same camp as Christy Berrington, who just fought.
Thomas caught him with a great right kick there and showed good balance, just as it was called. Oh, good return there by Gvidas.
Yeah, that was a good shot. He's trying to tread through that. Great to see these pro fighters.
Yeah.
It's like watching Thai boxing in France, isn't it?
Yeah, no, very much. It's an aggressive start as well for a first round, like we were saying earlier. You don't normally see it.
As well, you know, you know, like you see Thai fights over 5 rounds. They've got 2 minutes, obviously, in these rounds here, and then sometimes you just like to start light and just feel each other out a little bit. But oh, big hand there from Gvidas,
and another one as well, just as he left the clinch. There's that straight left.
Yeah, he's finding it awkward finding the southpaw at the moment, Thomas.
And again, good balance as his leg was caught.
Trying to catch a very low kick there. I wonder if Thomas will work that out.
Ooh. Got to keep that right hand up. They're the sort of kicks that can knock you out sometimes, the ones that you don't realise.
Good, taller in stature, isn't he, Thomas? And he just
shredded.
Very composed. He is shredded as well. Gvidas looks like He-Man.
It's the hat he's got on.
Definitely. But look at him. He's strong like He-Man as well. He's just
the size isn't proving a problem for him right now.
That's right. And at the moment, the guy from Team Chaos is definitely mixing it with Anthony Thomas. Don't forget, it's the going into the second round now. Just see some of the exchanges there. Gvidas trying to catch a kick from Thomas, who retrieved it well, and then just replying with just tick for tack body kicks.
Strong punches in the attack there.
K1 style fighter to me, my friend.
Yeah. The left straight.
Yeah, it looks like a kickboxing stance all the time. There you go. He tried to catch the leg and do the technique there of a Thai style. It's not the best things that are working for this kid are K1 techniques.
Yeah, the left straight of Gvidas is working really well.
Touch gloves and
straight
away.
it.
Yep. Good body kick there from Thomas. See, when they exchange...
that was unlucky.
When they exchange in like good competitive things, if you land a body kick in the middle there, you're usually going to come out on top on the judges.
Yeah, definitely. Well, kicks score a lot more, as we know.
Yeah.
But especially when they slap like that.
Yeah, the body is now starting to red up, isn't it, of Gvidas. SEMIONOVAS.
Done well to maintain his balance there on the back foot. But that left straight is working really well. Wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more of it from Gvidas.
Gvidas' right hand looks uncomfortable in his guard.
Yeah, it's a little bit too low.
Ooh, good. left hand there, and he checks himself afterwards, Thomas. Good exchange, massive hand there, good left hand, and then Gvidas runs in.
Yeah, brilliant.
It was like a split second too late to notice it, wasn't he?
Exactly that. He caught him with a good few hands there.
Oh, big hand there. Thomas is in trouble here. Gvidas,
he's on wobbly legs.
SEMIONOVAS is laying it down.
He's going to be working them hands a little bit more. There it is. There's a straight left.
Good uppercut inside as well. Thomas is a bit shell-shocked here, Charlie.
Yeah, you can see it in his eyes. He's not too sure what's going on. It's like a rabbit in the headlights.
He's clever. He reverts back to kicking the body, which is doing well.
But fantastic balance again.
He's got to lift those hands up. I think
he's got to stop eating them lefts.
SEMIONOVAS is going to knock him out here.
He's a tough guy to take it. He's Anthony Thomas.
There he goes.
There are way too many. Jesse's close to stepping in, giving him an 8 count. But he doesn't look out on his feet at the moment.
No, he's worn it well, Thomas, definitely. But at the moment, he looks desperate. Oh, massive round there.
One for luck on the bell.
Massive round there. But don't forget, this is Pro-Am rules. This is Thai boxing rules here, Charlie.
But then again, the punches were a hell of a lot more effective.
They were.
That is the difference.
They were.
Punches do score more once they are effective, and I think...
I did call this early on, and I hate blowing my own trumpet.
But you will.
All the time. But I do enjoy it most of the time. And I'll tell you what, I did say it's the kickboxing techniques of Gvidas that are most impressive. And when he just goes to his boxing and low kicks, he looks dangerous, doesn't he? Well,
next time, I'd like to see Gvidas, when he catches the leg, just to drop it and counter, because Anthony Thomas's balance is too strong, you know, and he's doing a really good way of keeping himself up.
He looked like the clever fighter at the beginning of this fight. What do you think Christian Knowles is saying to him now in the corner?
Move out of the way of the left hand. You know, keep your hands up. He's just staying in front. He's just standing in front of him. He's easily there. He's got to move that head a little bit more. Throw that right body kick to counter that left straight. Catch him right under the ribs. Might even drop him with it.
Test of who Anthony Thomas really is now.
So Anthony Thomas has obviously had a good minute of recovery. So that looks like it's helped.
Yeah, he come out with that little bit of freshness because he's in a dark place there.
Yeah.
And I always say about fighters, everyone says this guy's good, that guy's good, this girl's good, that girl's good, blah, blah, blah. You only know a real good fighter when they're in a dark place.
Yeah.
Things aren't going well.
When they're put in that bad spot.
Yeah, you're getting hurt. How do they respond? Thomas isn't doing a bad job here in answering that.
He's recovered well. As they say, fatigue makes a man of us.
Good knees.
Huge knees.
Well, he's answered the question.
There you go, strong right hand of his own. Keeps him in the corner. Throwing clean shots down the middle. Not phased by any low kicks.
Again, there's
Gvidas.
Heavy hands. Gvidas, yep. Good fight again, Charlie. Been some good fights tonight, hasn't there?
Fantastic matchups. Really good matchups.
Raw Combat League delivered. You know, I suspecting when I saw some of the usual favourites, your Bublas, your people that come fight on this show, I was wondering how they pulled the show off with other names, and they've done it. They've delivered. Massive spinning back elbow there from Thomas. A great response.
Gvidas was on the back of the ropes, had nowhere to go. Perfect time to throw it.
Thomas is winning this round.
Yeah, Gvidas has slowed down just a little bit for me right now.
Ooh. Good hands again.
Nice cross-up cross.
He's not following with a kick though, is he?
No, he's not. And his hands himself are very low. Could that be a sign of fatigue, maybe?
I think so. His mouth's wide open there, Charlie.
Yeah. This is when it'd be good. Anthony just needs to throw that jab, body kick.
He's not comfortable in his kicking now, Gvidas.
Oh,
he just
went over the guard.
Goes up to the head, yeah.
So that round went quite quick.
That was a very even round for me, that one, Charlie.
Yeah, I think Anthony Thomas took it just because he was that little bit more aggressive, had him back.
Good combination work as well in there, But you just see Thomas, it's a good recovery because it didn't end well for him the last round. It really didn't. Look at those knees in the clinch there, and almost got his face pulled down into that.
Yeah, that would have really hurt. I've been in that position before, and that sucks.
I've got a nice flat cheekbone from those.
But here you see he keeps him pretty much on the ropes Throws a good, strong combination.
Yeah, he throws the uppercut well, doesn't he? And hand over the top. One punch goes one way, the next punch comes the next to open him up. But Thomas has done really well. It's a very, very good response for him. I think Thomas could be ahead in this fight, you know.
For him to not go down in that earlier round.
Yeah. Shows you he's robust as well.
Very much. And head of steel.
Good kick in response.
That's what happens when you dip your head low in a Thai boxing fight. Gvidas still keeping his hands very low.
Yeah, doesn't look. It's not comfortable to watch, is it, Charlie?
I'm just waiting for a punch or a kick to get through.
Again, he's timing that push kick well as well, though. It's the right hand. I can't get on with the right hand. There he holds that, Charlie. But there's the left hand.
There it is. There, he's on the wobbly feet. He's on wobbly feet. One more shot and he's going to go down.
Thomas wears 2 knees, and I tell you,
he's out. His eyes.
He's gone. Standing 8 count.
Standing 8 count.
Andy Thomas here, and the very powerful Gvidas SEMIONOVAS, who I labelled He-Man early on in the fight, has really come out and laid it down. But Andy Thomas responds well every time.
Go rushing in. You don't want to go rushing in.
No,
you need to keep your hands up. You need to use your teeth. Keep him away with your kick. You see how he's rushing in with his hands down, chin open.
Warrior brand fighter Thomas is going to get a second standing 8 count. The Nosey Academy need to try and get through to him now. He needs to open his ears.
He needs to play the game.
He can't go rushing in now. He's got the ref helping him now as well.
You can see, you know what he's going for, but
big shot again. Your referee will not let too many of those go through. He will look after Anthony Thomas as they are fighting under Pro-Am rules here.
The referee is doing a great job tonight of looking after the fighters.
Brilliant refereeing all night from both refs.
Anthony Thomas just...
that's the end.
There you go. There you go.
He's disappointed there, Anthony Thomas. If they were fighting full Thai rules and it was a big thing, I'd say, do you know what, the referee's done a good job
massively,
there.
Definitely. You can't take that much punishment. No. Especially like that earlier round we said where he didn't go down.
Yep.
You know,
but it's not always about going down either, is it, Charlie?
No.
I mean, you've only got to look at Michael Watson, people like that sometimes, and you see the damage from heavy shots. Listen, Gvidas SEMIONOVAS, and my apologies if I've not pronounced that properly, is a heavy hitter with heavy hands. And Chaos Gym have come and caused chaos here at the Raw Combat League. There's no other way to describe it.
But again, like we say, Jesse's got to look after the fighters.